If you need level 40, unlimited, limited, clutch time, domination, triple threat, or anything else on your 2K account grinded, contact Rose NBA on Twitter and let them know X sent you. Alrighty, so 2K has added a bunch of new duos, actually not a bunch, 5 new duos to 2K, and we're just here really quick to see if any of them are actually worth using. We have some pretty interesting cards here, like I think this Tyrese and Tobias is actually pretty nice. Mark Cooper and James Worthy also be pretty solid. So we're just going to check those out. So as we get on throughout, let me know anything that you guys like about these duos, which ones you think are worth it, and all that wonderful stuff. For the most part, duos are kind of underwhelming, but we'll start it off with this David Thompson and Jack Sigma one. David Thompson, decent enough card. I mean, he's 6'4", 6'7". He's got jump shot 8, which is not ideal, especially on quick. But let's see. We go from we go from a total of 21 Hall of Fame badges to 34. Okay. If you're gonna tell, these little blue checks and arrows are the ones that do get upgraded. So he gets Lob City, Pro Touch, Teardropper, Catch and Shoot Corner. I mean, Green Machine, that's not bad. He also gets Sniper. He gets Glue Hands, Dimer, Defensive Leader, Quick Chain Heals for Day, which is pretty nice. A total of 59 extra badges. And some Ball Handle, that's nice. Some Shot 3 is pretty good. Better Strength is solid. But David Thompson is really lacking in that interior defense. So I don't know if it's a huge update. Might be a good offline one if you have both of these cards. Then we got Jack Sigma, who goes from 22 Hall of Fame badges to 36. That is huge. And we gain 40 extra stats. Let's see what those are. He does get Break Starter, Post Playmaker, and Worm. Gets Circus 3s, gets Rhythm Shooter. That's pretty good. A lot of these are coming in finishing, though. Grace Under Pressure, Dream Stake, Back Down. Unstrippable in Hall of Fame is really huge. Pro Touch, Post Spin. He's even got Rise Up right there. We do get better in the post game, get 5 extra in Standing Dunk, 2 extra in Interiors, a small change, 3 extra in Shot 3 is not bad, a little bit of passing accuracy, nothing crazy, honestly. But Jump Shot 22 and very quick, you get that 93 Shot 3 with a little bit of boost. I mean, it's always going to be not terrible, especially when you mix it. Now remember, these boosts obviously only happen when both of the players are on the court at the same time, so just be aware of that. But all around, it could be worse. Michael Cooper and James Worthy. We're going to check out Cooper just because he's obviously the quote-unquote worst of the two cards. 12 Hall of Fame, 33 gold. Let's see what happens when we get this duel with Worthy. Ooh, that's 33. 33 Hall of Fame badges for Cooper, and my God. Okay, and 110 extra stats. That actually might make him an opal when he's on the court with Worthy. That's crazy. Acrobat, Fast Twitch, Fearless, Giant Slayer, Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, Sub 3, and Unstrippable, all in Hall of Fame. Even has Lob City, Pro Touch, and Putback now on gold. Gets Limitless, Hot Zone, Green Machine Corner, and Blinders, all in Hall of Fame with Gold Circus and Clutch Shooter. That's actually really good. Hall of Fame Bullet, Downhill, Quick First Step, Space Creator, Triple Threat, Juke, Dimer, and Hyperdrive, both on gold. We get Defensive Leader now in Hall of Fame and Worm on gold. 23 extra in block and 9 extra in interior. That's huge. 296 3 plus 1 in speed and acceleration is really not a big deal. Plus 3 speed balls kind of a nice boost though. The defensive rebounding is mad. Plus 5 in the driving dunk. It was already pretty good, but yeah, I gotta say, just for the badges alone, this Cooper duo is actually not looking too bad. Cooper is a little bit undersized, but if people are playing like Edwards, something like that, you'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, 6'5", that's not bad. James Worthy, obviously we're 6'9", we got 7 foot, we got 22. We go from 27 to 36 Hall of Fame badges. We gain 48 extra stats. We get plus 2 and 3, plus 22 in strength is actually pretty big. Love a plus 5 boost in interior defense. The rebounding is kind of mad to me, but yeah. Really love the strength boost, and the interior boost is actually super good. Getting Hall of Fame Sniper is big, as well as Hot Zone under difficult shots, all those hot zones. That's pretty good. Hall of Fame Rim Protector as well, and Hall of Fame Break Starter. So really, you're picking up this one because you kind of want to use Michael Cooper, and you just want to boost your James Worthy. And honestly, I think it's actually pretty worth it. You know what? I'm not going to say it's like a crazy duo. It's not going to game change anything, but it makes this Michael Cooper a really solid overall, probably opal on the court. And James Worthy just gets better. Why wouldn't you want to acquire with Hall of Fame Sniper and Hot Zone Hunter now? I mean, those are just some good boosts, man. Those are just some good boosts. I'm a fan of that one. Lance Stephenson, one of my favorite cards with Victor Oladipo. Now, I suspect that this one's probably not going to be too worth it just because you don't want to run Lance and Victor together, to be honest. But we'll see. Lance goes from 35 to 39 Hall of Fame badges. He gains Break Starter, Defensive Leader, Rim Protectors, not bad, and Giant Slayer. And we get 33 extra in stats, and it's just kind of like plus 1 here. Plus 4 in strength is nice. Plus 11 hustle is not really going to do too much. Plus 2 steal, plus 7 pass IQ. Nothing crazy. And I mean, honestly, Lance was already stupid good as is, so these boosts really aren't going to help too much. I mean, getting Giant Slayer on Hall of Fame is super nice. Getting Rim Protection on Hall of Fame is, again, super nice, but Lance, I think, was going to be pretty fine without it. And then for Oladipo, from 21 to 35 Hall of Fame badges, I'm sensing a theme. It's actually pretty good. 62 stats, but again, the only real one that I'm like, okay, that's a pretty nice change is strength. I mean, +7 in free throws, not bad, but you should be able to hit him anyway. But I will say, unstrippable, Slithery, Pro Touch, Lob City, all in Hall of Fame. Gets Circus 3, Chef, and Blinders, along with difficult shots, lucky number 7. Gets Gold Hyperdrive, Hall of Fame Bailout, which is actually pretty huge. Nothing in defense right there. But still, with 95 on quick, I mean, honestly, you still probably would just be better picking up Jalen Green or just using Lance by himself, because both of these guys' best position is the point guard position. So it's like, why would you use them both at the same time? They're both 6'4 and 6'5. It's just like there's not really a boost to using one over the other. So I personally would just like pick who you want to use. Pick Oladipo or pick Lance. I don't think running them together is really going to be too amazing for you, honestly. Next, Tyrese and Tobias. I love this Tobias Harris card. Did a gameplay on him, so I'm actually pretty excited to see what he's got. So for Tyrese, obviously we're 6'2", but we go from 22 to 34 Hall of Fame badge. That's pretty huge. 53 in stats, +2 perimeter, +11 strength to an 81 is actually a really good change. And the rest of them, honestly, kind of minuscule. +3 to a 95.3 is actually pretty good. I think gets you into like a slightly faster speed bracket, which is kind of nice. Pro Touch and Teardropper on Hall of Fame, awesome. Blinders on Hall of Fame is huge. I love the Green Machine, Hudson Hunter, and Deadeye on the Hall of Fame as well. Makes him a lot better of a shooter. Oh, look at the playmaking. Floor General, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Needle Threader, and Space Gator all in Hall of Fame. And he has some pretty good dribbling animations too. So that's actually pretty huge. If you already had Tyrese or you just want to use Tyrese more, it's probably going to make him a dark matter on the court. He's going to feel super fun. And then with Tobias, there's really not too many ways he can get like insanely better. I would hope that this one gives some defense, maybe some speed. Okay, +2 in midi, +4 in driving layup. A little bit better on defense. That's pretty good. +7 on block. I love that. The passing vision, I don't really know why we have to move that by +20, to be honest. And we go from 35, I think, to 38 Hall of Fame badges. He gets Break Starter, Needle Threader, and Triple Threat Juke all in Hall of Fame. So honestly, for Tyrese, it's a good duo. It's actually going to make him a lot better. He's going to feel better shooting. He's going to feel better playmaking. And his strength is a little bit higher, which is pretty good for a 6'2 point guard. He's still a little undersized, so he's not going to be the greatest. And then for Tobias, you're only having him on there on the court because he boosts up Tyrese, but he's still a really good card by himself. I mean, jump shot 70 on very quick, shifty style, Kobe Escape, really good card, really fun card, money shooter. So you're using him to boost up Tyrese, but it's still a good card to have on the court, so it's not really like it's a big L for you. And then we got Caruso and Kyle Kuzma. Caruso, 6'4", 6'5 wingspan, and I do love that he's got 17 on very quick. I'm actually a massive fan of this Caruso card, so I'm excited about this duo. From 15 to 35 Hall of Fame badges. That is 20 gained Hall of Fame badges, 40 gained stats, 13 of which are in strength, which for a guard his side is actually huge. And look at this. Acrobat, Fast Twitch, Fearless, Giant Slayer, Limitless, and Lob City, all Hall of Fame. Deadeye, Circus 3's, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, Rhythm Shooter, Stop and Pop, all Hall of Fame. Gold Blinders, Gold Chef, Hall of Fame, Hyperdrive, Ankle Breaker, Space Creator, Stop and Go, Tight Handles, Triple Threat, Juke, Defensive Leader, Chase Down Artist, all huge, really nice. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit higher interior. But getting 20 extra Hall of Fame badges on Caruso is huge, especially if you have this Caruso at like a brick wall and a rim protector. That's actually a really big change. It's gonna make him super nice. Kyle Kuzma with 80 on very quick is going to be pretty nice, and he's got that shifty style. Goes from 23 to 35 Hall of Fame badges, so definitely a dark matter on the court. And we get 54 extra stats, +4 in interior, +2 strength, not bad. A little bit better dunking, a little bit better shooting, a little bit better defense, a little bit better playmaking, not bad. Gets Hall of Fame rim protector with a 95 block. Now that's nice. Worm and rebound chaser as well. Sniper, huge change, especially with Deadeye. Those two together are just absolutely beautiful. Lob City, Pro Touch, Put Back, and Dream Shake, all pretty nice. Break Starter and Post Playmaker, kind of meh. But yeah, again, all around gets pretty bad. I will say, it's pretty good change. If I had to say the worst duo here, in my opinion, is probably Oladipo and Lance. The best one is probably that Cooper and James Worthy duo. They just both get insanely better. My second actually probably is going to be this Caruso and Kuzma duo. I think that gets nice. Third, I'd probably put Tyrese and Tobias. Fourth, David Thompson and Jack Sigma, just because I don't really feel like running David Thompson is worth it to boost up Jack Sigma. And then Lance and Victor Oladipo's last. I just don't think you should use his duo. Lance is good enough on his own. You don't need Oladipo to boost him up, and they have to be on the court at the same time. I just don't think that's a great strategy with all the tall players running around. Just use Lance by himself and he'll be fine. No real reason to use Oladipo. So all around, I think these duos are super nice. It's actually a pretty good idea by 2K. Love that they're updating some old cards and giving us some new duos. Hopefully we get an Evo update sometime next week on some old cards. I think that'd be fun. But let me know what you guys think about these duos down in the comment section below. I've already said my favorite is Cooper and Worthy, but do you agree with me? Let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe if you guys are new. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MyTeam at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase.